everyone, this is Nikki Rowland. Happy New Year. And today I have a layout for Cocoa Vanilla Studio. I'm using the Deck the Halls collection. Even though it is January, I am still in Christmas mode, and I'm just scrapping the last of my Christmas photos. All my Christmas photos are from last year, so Christmas 2023, and I will not scrap Christmas 2024 photos until next year, end of 2024, or beginning of end of 25. I'll get there in a minute. Right, okay, so this is a really super quick and easy layout. So I wanted to use this paper. So the one with all the squares all over it, I've already used square side up, and I wanted to use the other side because I really liked that pattern. I love that foliage. I love the dark green, and I love all the reds, and I love the abstract splodges effect. I know they're berries, but they're more of an abstract print, and I really love that. So I love that style. So I thought that would be a great background to use. I've just trimmed it down a bit, and I'm putting that onto a sheet of white cardstock. And then I also really wanted to use this star paper. It's so beautiful. I considered using it for a background, but I had this small amount left because it's the cut apart sheet. I had a small amount left from the cut aparts that I hadn't used, and enough to create me a paper strip going across the layout. It's not quite enough, as you can see there. I've had to cut it into 2 pieces, but that's absolutely fine. My photo is quite a big photo and therefore covers up that gap. So this photo was, the standard every year, go and visit Santa and get a giant 6x8 photo printed, which is a size I hate. They all seem to come in 6x8s, but it's literally my nemesis size. Landscape 6x8 photos, not my favourite. So anyway, I trimmed this down. I believe it's now a 7x5. I don't have a ruler to hand, so I can't measure it, but I definitely trimmed it down. It had a load of excess stuff around the edges anyway that I didn't take away from the photo itself, so I trimmed it down. I think it's about 7x5, and I put a white border on it myself. That's just a piece of copy paper behind it, and that is going across my paper strip, and it covers up the gap, of course. And then the layout is pretty full already, with that background, the strip, the photo. So now I just have to add some of the gorgeous embellishments. So over on the left hand side, I don't have a huge amount of room, but I really wanted to fit in that snow globe. There's also an area on the photo there that there's nothing in it, in that corner, so it was a perfect place to put an embellishment cluster. So I've got that lovely snow globe. I've got at the moment, I think I've got a house there that moves, and I've got some little labels that I've just stuck behind the snow globe. That's going to come up a little bit, and that will give me a good little journaling spot to add the details for my photo. Top right of the photo, I wasn't happy with some. I think they were candles, but they looked a bit strange with their heads chopped off. The flames had been chopped off. And I thought, what perfect thing to do but to cover that up with a couple of those little tiny, labels, banners style. So I've put 2 of those in that top corner, which covers up those strange looking candles, and doesn't detract from my photo at all either. Over on the right-hand side, I've got some beautiful florals. I love the florals. And some houses. I've got a chipboard house and an ephemera house. And then I've got some presents that are going to go in there as well. Right, I've just skipped forwards a little bit there. You can see that I've got everything stuck down now. I'm pretty happy with everything I've stayed fairly close to how it was initially. Added a few more bits, pulled that label up, put my journaling on, just added 'Tis the Season chipboard top left. For my title, I've used the word Christmas, which is a banner from the cut apart sheet, and then I've used the word time, which is one of the gold ones from the titles set, the puffy title set, the gold ones. They are gorgeous, but I've used almost all of my pack, and even though I have another pack, I try and use everything from one pack before I allow myself to open a new one. So I'm trying to use up all the last words, so I could combine Christmas and time to make a perfect title. So yeah, ideal. So everything's stuck down now. I do actually put a line of sewing through the word time so that it doesn't come off at a later date. Titles do have a habit of doing that. And I've just finished off with some splatters of white paint. And that is me done. Completely done. Very easy, quick layout. Didn't take me long to make at all. Oh, I did add some little, they're not enamel, but puffy stickers, stars and circles, snowflakes, that kind of thing. So I added a few of those in as well. And that's me done. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing that layout today. Thank you very much for joining me. That was Nikki Rowland for Cocoa Vanilla Studio using Deck the Halls.